Hey everyone, I'm trying out this new Air Rider comfort seat. Stay tuned and I'll tell you what I think of it. Welcome to our shop, Long Eaton Motorcycles. I've been sent this through from a company called Saddlecraft and it's called an Air Rider. The problem I've got is I'm so used to riding the Pan-European, which is really comfortable. Now I've got the Zero, I'm finding the saddle not as comfortable as it could be. Leanna loves it, she's not got a problem at all. But with my bony bum, I'm having a problem. I found that because this has got a single bladder within it, it's going to be a lot more comfortable. So when I move around, the air completely shifts rather than just being in compartments. The company is actually a UK company and it's a family-owned company. It's got a patented air bladder, so it's actually self-inflating. So if we can just get this all squeezed out to start with. And then by just holding that, it sucks the air back in. So then you can fit it to your saddle, which I'm going to do in a moment. And then once you're sat on it, you can press the button and it'll adjust to the comfort that you want it to be. Apparently you don't need a lot of air in this for it to be comfortable. It'll just start moulding to the bones in my backside. The thing's really well made actually, and it's actually made in the UK. It's made of a really strong anti-slip vinyl, so if it's raining you're not going to be slipping all over the place when you're trying to adjust yourself in the saddle whilst you're riding. So you can get these from airrider.co.uk. I've put a link in the description below and feel free to support the British company. The product is absolutely beautifully made and it's always nice for us to help people, especially during these lockdown times. So let's get it fitted to the bike and see what we think. Here we are in the workshop. I'm just going to be fitting this, so let's see how long it takes. These are done in 3 different sizes. This is the medium. So what I'm going to do is put the straps around the inside of this. I'm going to tighten it down. I think there's a little bit of fiddling with the straps just to get them over. So they're tight now. I think once I hook it into the bottom as well, it's going to push down on it a little bit, making it even tighter. But let's see how that one goes. And it's the same with this one at the back. And we'll just pop these straps in here first. I can always tidy it up later on. And then that will sit in there. There we go. Okay, that seems all right. So let's just unclip. And then that will lift off there. So once this is off, of course, it's going to leave the seat straps dangling, but you're not going to be riding with it like that anyway. You're either going to use the thing or you're not. So let's pop it back on. They're nice and tight. It doesn't look actually that bad. I thought it was going to be looking a bit awful, but it's actually not. So you can see the patented valve just there. Climb on. Oh, that feels really cushiony to start with. But it feels like it's a little bit too inflated. It's bulging out the back a little bit. So I'm just going to press that. You can hear that. So about, yeah. Tell you what, you can notice a difference straight away. That literally is just like sitting on a cushion. So what I'll do is try it at the minimum first. Now I can start to feel the seat. So if I lift my weight off and press the button, it'll inflate itself again. That's just weird. With some of these other seats, you've got to inflate them manually. I just want to sit here playing with this all day like that. So let's go and have a play, see what we think of it. So immediately I can tell the difference. I was about to change to second gear as well. So wobbling backwards and forwards a bit, I can still feel there's a little bit too much air in there. So I'm just reaching back to the valve and knocked it down a little bit. There we go. That's better. So what it does, that tiny little bit of air, oh yeah, I can immediately tell a difference going over that bump. I was told by somebody once, on a bicycle you have what you call your sitting bones, and that's the bits down the inside of your butt cheeks.
And eventually you get used to riding a bicycle because they become immune in a way. But I can feel my sitting bones are being padded. I'm going to even try and let a little bit more out now. So that tiny little bit of air that's in the saddle is just taking those sharp edges away from me. This is within the first mile of trying it. It immediately feels like a totally different seat. These retail at just under £100, and I remember once I got some gel inserts put into one of my bikes. I think it was my Kawasaki Concourse 1400, and that cost me a good £250 to get that re-gelled and seat covered. And £99, I've got something here that will transfer over to any other bike if I wanted it. Obviously not the Pan, because that's a big armchair. So I'm going to report back in another 40-50 miles time. Cappuccino, please. Look, it's like I'm a juggler. Look, thank you. Well, I've been riding it for about 50 miles now, and by now I would be getting a bit uncomfortable and wanting to stop. As I say, Leanna's very happy with the seat, it's just me. And that air rider has made such a difference. I'm very, very happy with it. They do it in a pillion seat as well, so if you do find that your passenger's not comfortable, they also supply one of those. Do give the guys a call, tell them that Russ from Roadcraft sent you. And let's just hope you like these seats as much as I do. I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.